This fictional story is inspired by the real women in the 40 Elephants, as led by Queen Alice Diamond. To the young, may you laugh at our mistakes, but never repeat them. Prologue. Serve, steal, or starve. Choose one, or all three, but these are your only choices. Starving has its obvious disadvantages. Serve? Then choose your master wisely. As a woman in England, 1922, be sure to seek out a benign ruler. But should you opt to steal, you could live like a queen. Until you get caught, that is. The mighty British Empire is in shock and mourning, crippled by debt and inflation, turgid with grief as the Great War turned unimaginable horrors into reality, when giant monsters of machinery tore their way across Europe, grinding men into dust. Now it is over. Those of us still standing are angry and divided. Different generations may as well be alien to each other, and are to be regarded with suspicion and fear. Rich and poor women, lost sons, brothers, and fathers. But the old grey men who led the country from ivory towers ordered us to return to the ways of before. The wealthy clutched their pearls and retreated to their familiar customs. But the young had seen what war had to offer. Then came the deadly Spanish flu, inflation, food shortages, unemployment, poverty. The children had run out of fear in the schoolyard. We were starving and lustful, cavalier to those who held their own mortality so sacrosanct. We were on fire. We would deny ourselves nothing, because tomorrow, who knew what horror those silly old fools would bring upon us? We were never destined to have anything. That was a given, so you know what we did? We took it anyway. 3rd of March, 1911. Mrs. Mackridge. Today your youngest, Eleanor, received 4 strikes of the cane. Even during punishment, she maintained a resolute defiance and professed a wish to not be a young lady when she grows up. The reason for today's punishment is that Eleanor was seen willfully exposing her bloomers by hanging upside down from a tree alongside a boy at playtime. As we have discussed on prior occasions, Eleanor is a capable young girl, perhaps even one of the brightest in the class, but she has within her a rebellious streak that must be tamed. While Eleanor clearly understands the rules, she insists on questioning each and every one, defying them, especially if she thinks this will gain her self-attention. Eleanor has shown time and time again that she remains unable or unwilling to show restraint when it comes to indulging her sense of mischief. She is never satisfied and always restless. I fear her boisterous appetite for adventure may inevitably cause her a mischief. She lacks self-discipline, and I, for one, would welcome a discussion on how to control these troublesome aspects of her character, as the girl seems impervious to the cane. Frankly, I fear for Eleanor's future. I do not believe her to be a wicked girl, but when she comes of age and must enter into service, I fear such qualities will inevitably lead her to a troubled existence. Yours sincerely, Miss V. Williams, schoolmistress.